This is the last piece of the puzzle as far as hardware goes. So this is the wiring harness that I am making that's going to run from this up to the Gargoyles. And that is going to be installed in my pillar. Now I'm not sure which way I'm going to go. I could either just run it down this line, paint it black, obviously goes in here, but that would mean that I would have to do a little bit of notching out of here and also right up in here because that's wood under there. Or, conversely, I can just drill a hole in there, bring it straight down through, and then just hot glue it to seal it off from the elements. But anyway, so this side, and I ran out of the RCA, so I got more of those on order. But this side is what plugs into here. This side, this goes to the gargoyle that is on the pillar that this is going to be installed in, and then this runs to the wiring harness on the cemetery sign. So that connects both pillars, both gargoyles, to that unit there. Incidentally, this is, I believe this is an 18 strand wire here, and it's 18 gauge. So where I am running the wiper motors, I've actually doubled up the wire. Probably didn't have to, but you know I had it, so I figured I better. So the 12 volt is being doubled up. The main connect to the wiper motor. This is which carries the load and then switches from the park position to the powered position. I've doubled that up. The one that's going to go back to that the 5L here, as I have everything numbered, 5L, what that pairs up with then is just a single wire to take it back to park. It may slow down the park a bit, but I don't care. I don't care if the wings fold slowly. They just have to beat quickly. So there it is. So I decided to drill up through and just hot glued the hell out of it. Hopefully that'll hold it. I think it will. If it doesn't, I'll silicone roll around it. So, and then it comes down. Through there, down, and then plugs in. So for the final program, what more than likely I'll do is just write something where the head movements, head left and head R, are on a random cycle. So a random on time and a random off time for both of them. That way the heads will move independently of each other, which should give it a more, well, hopefully a more realistic, I mean, as realistic as this stuff looks, look. The wings I will keep together. I didn't want to overload one circuit, like one of these pins with two, so I did put it as two separate pins. And at the end of the day, I'm hoping that I can have it all triggered. Because kind of what I want to do is at the end of all of the witches, every one of the witches chants that they do at the end, the flying witch obviously goes flying, and I'd like these gargoyles to flap their wings at that point. So yeah, we'll see what happens. So here it is, pretty well complete. I still have to add some feet, which is not going to be a big thing. Figure what I'll do is I'll just bend some cardboard into some, you know, upside down V's, and then just spray foam over top of that, just to give the spray foam some structure. But yeah, I will be doing that soon. Maybe a little bit more touch-ups, maybe some aging or patina on the teeth and on the horns. That's pretty well lit. They're pretty well done. It's interesting to see the progression in skill set, I guess. It's the best way to put that. This was when I was still beginning, still learning. I continue to learn, but I had a lot to learn back then, and this was part of that learning process. And here I am today with this whole other creature. So here it is in action. This is just one of the programs. There go the eyes, then the head turns, then the fire in the mouth, which will of course have the smoke machine hooked up to it, and then the wings. There it is. We'll just show you, well, what you can see of the program in action. And you see the relays have the green lights on, and when they get the signal, which should be in about 2 seconds, they go off, and then the wings start flapping. And so there we are. So just some final thoughts on this build. First off, I bow deeply to Pyroschnitz Kung Fu. This is a wicked design that he came up with, and really, really happy with it. Really happy how it turned out. When I started this project, I didn't want to use paper mache. Not because I have anything against paper mache. I'm talking to you, Halstaff. But there is a large field behind my property, a large park, and we get mice in the garage if there's anything organic in here, anything they can eat. And so, since most paper mache recipes include flour, the mice basically ate probably 60% of my gargoyles, the old gargoyles. So having something that is inorganic, I'm looking forward to them lasting a long time. That being said, I did try to bulletproof these. I don't want to build things twice. I don't want to have to take this apart in a year and rebuild it. So I really tried to make sure. So, connections are Loctited, using not only Nylock, but actually using Loctite on them as well. So here, with any luck, I will not be taking this thing apart to repair it next year. All in all, I'm very, very happy with these. My old gargoyles served their purpose. It was, the best that I could muster at that time with my skill set. And I'm very happy with the way that these have turned out. So thanks for everyone who gutted it out on this monumental work in progress series. And thanks for watching. Stay scary.